this fucker. Look at him. Look at him. We don't need him to exist. Why do you exist? We're just gonna bomb you, and that's it. We don't need to. We don't need this thing to live. Hello, you shower of bastards. In today's video, we'll be watching MoreParz, described by Australia, should be fucking nuked. I'm not joking about this. I do think it should be. Anyway, I hope you enjoy.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did.
Why the fuck
The
not?
new one
Yeah.
is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species...
10,000? What the fuck? Oh, kill me. Just fucking kill me. I'm never going to Australia. Fuck that.
Deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes.
Of course they can.
If you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now,
of course they can.
Nightmares up. What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup.
Of course.
Right. Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much
Why
bigger?
not?
Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt.
Oh my
4 inches
god.
of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best.
4 inches. If that's going near me, it's a bit much now.
See, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet?
Super big death.
The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire fucking
It's
globe.
big boy.
Big Boy. Only in Australia. Australia has a lot of spiders. Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the...
Oh, I've seen pictures of these things. They're fucking massive.
one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Yeah.
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a fucking job application. Those ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30.
Yeah, they're fucking massive.
Making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. The spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
No.
Unfortunately, the Huntsman is fucking turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However,
why the fuck
that's
not?
his big secret. The Huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see,
bullshit.
like an SCP, Huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise.
Fuck off!
If you see a Huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control.
Okay.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Ooh. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Yeah, that makes fucking sense.
Tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour, down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you. Yeah, they like to sleep in there, and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic, or you're gonna crash the.
Yeah, you're fucking dead. That's it. I'm never going to Australia. Fuck that. Fuck that completely.
Australia's scariest spot. This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to
Oh, I know about this, yeah.
Cute little...
It's a kiwi, but like it's related to the ostrich, so its egg is fucking massive. And it's like tiny. The actual bird is tiny.
Kiwi bird. a species of ratite native to New Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary, being a member of the same family of flightless birds. However, there is a problem. You see, the rest of the kiwi's bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such, they should trade the whole flying thing for something useful, with all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question, what did the kiwi pick to make up for not flying?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's the most useless animal in the world.
In comparison to their relatives, coming in at only 4 kilos in weight and 50 centimeters tall. This is because kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized and traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude, which honestly worked pretty well for them until the British did British things.
Yeah.
And now they have to deal with cats and dogs.
Just like they did for 90% of the fucking planet.
Designed for PvP, they have been clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal. But getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation of the kiwi, because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting flipped over. You see, the kiwi bird's cousins are famous.
The eggs
for
are
laying
fucking
huge eggs.
massive.
I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized eggs. And you would think that is because they are large. And you would be wrong. Because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same size. A kiwi bird lays eggs 20%
Gets fucked over completely.
With the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal organs and stretches their
My
rib
God.
cage just to be able to hold the thing. For reference, that is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven, that's a whole fucking bakery. This bird has to rearrange it.
Fucking shafted.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the
I know what this one does. Yeah. I fucking hate. Why does Australia exist? Can we not just bomb it? Can we not just get rid of it?
On the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course...
Because why the fuck not?
...is the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches. Which, I mean, boys, we
absolutely huge.
Well above average, right? Huge.
Yep.
And this is probably the most effective 2 inches it's ever been, because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, and electric. Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them.
Yeah, these things are fucking disgusting.
No, that'd be too normal.
They don't even kill them.
Use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with female hawk wasp hunting a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part
fucking hate this.
Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh food right here underneath them. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh.
Oh,
After it's done consuming a living
Why does this
being,
exist?
The larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chest monster and off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight. This wasp.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck that. I wasn't even going to go to Australia anyway. There's just 3 shorts in, and I fucking hate it.
This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him.
Oh, is that Neil the Seal?
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal.
Neil the Seal.
600 kilo, absolute unit of the southern elephant seal from my
I know
home
you.
state of Tasmania in the land down under.
You
He's
fuck
known
people
for,
over.
Above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking
Causing
traffic,
everything.
road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing and then belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking thing. And he's been known to block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of it. So hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story.
God, imagine, like, being her and having to call to work. I can't come in. Neil's fucking me over.
Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of
Oh my
blubber
God.
and takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance.
How long ago was this? 25. Okay, it's this year. So we've got a few years and then we'll check back on him.
This seal, touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the gympie-gympie plant, a piece of foliage that...
Why? It looks like a dock leaf. Like that's the leaves you use when you like need to just wipe something off of your hands or whatever when you're outside. And of course in Australia, it's a fucking mimic that'll fucking kill ya, cause why not?
And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet.
Why not?
Even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting
Of course.
to stab you and break off inside your skin if you
Of
suffer from
fucking
the problem.
course.
Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin. And
Why
cause
not? Why the
absolute
fuck not?
Excruciating pain. I mean, like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth and she'd given birth 4 times.
Well, to be fair, like after the first time, you know, every other time it's loosened up to get a bit easier.
Is the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your
yeah,
skin
why
will
not?
close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This
Why not?
chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to
I
make
do not
sure
blame
this
them.
particular incident came from a man
Do
who
not blame
accidentally
them.
used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper. I don't think it gets much worse.
I told you, they look like a dock leaf. You wipe yourself with them if you ever really need to.
Neurotoxin to the nuts. Touching this plant will put you in the... Wombats defend themselves by throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it...
The fuck is a wombat?
About them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man.
Yeah, neither can I. I couldn't even afford rent, let alone get a house.
They grow to around 1.3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks. Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
They can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck his ass up the reverse, and fucking backwards up the tunnel with his aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact then slices the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow. Straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up.
What the fuck?
This spider can remove your limbs.
Of course not.
But how? Introducing the...
Of course not. Of course it can.
To the United States of America.
Oh, it's not Australia this time.
By its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking
massive
the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
Because why not?
The fight from a recluse starts in the most American way possible. With you accidentally
does it cause like necrosis?
Private property, causing him to exercise his secondary rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass. Now that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of Necrotic Venom.
Oh no. I know what necrosis is. It's fucking mank. Do not look it up. I know you're gonna look it up because I said not to. Don't be a fucking idiot. Do not. It's disgusting.
Nothing. You walk back to your house. The bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells. The blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts.
Yeah, and the only way you get rid of it is just cut it off. Bites your leg, your leg's gone. That's it. Nothing you can do about it.
Red to purple to black. As the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. It causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading and venom starts to destroy your blood cells and
yeah, you're just cut it off.
There's kind of only one solution to that.
Yeah.
But you weren't using that arm anyway, right? This spider can remove.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, well, America, you're on the list as well. No going there. Fuck you. I ain't going near that.
This isn't a spider. It's a snake.
It's a snake.
Iranian spider-tailed
Oh,
as the name suggests, native
looks kind of cool though. Not gonna lie.
to Iran, and you are all probably wondering.
Oh, Iran. Well, I'm not going there either. Yeah, I'm happy here in Ireland. All right, we've got cows, sheep, and that's about it. We have nothing to worry about.
Why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail? The answer is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. However, birds famously tend to fly, and last I checked, nope, ropes don't have wings. So, how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, if it feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch.
Just pretend.
Due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake...
Holy shit. Hold on. Yeah, I literally cannot see it at all. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's good fucking camouflage. Jesus.
Scales, this snake becomes practically invisible. Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face.
Jesus, that looks...
Of an insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal. What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal...
Enjoy your order.
This isn't a spider.
Yeah. Fucked.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight.
No.
He gets jumped. But that
It's just too many.
Which animal does win? And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and
a hippo. Do you know what, that makes sense? These things are just like they're not even fat. They are pure raw muscle. That is all they are. They have like little to no fat in them at all.
Present to you, the hippo.
It's like when like you ever see bodybuilders, you know, when they're just so massive, they actually look overweight because their gut is so fucking huge. It looks like a big fucking beer belly, but they're not. It's just pure muscle.
Hippopotamus. Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Moodang has done for the hippopotamus community, doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a fucking serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't fucking hurt it. You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tenderest land animal.
You ain't gonna do shit to that thing.
And unbelievably thick, 2-inch high. Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot,
especially when it's inside you.
Savannah, this makes them practically
nice. Invincible.
Hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal. Notice how the hippopotamus does not give a single fuck. If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you. However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus...
Yeah, this thing will kill you just for existing. Oh god! Oh, that thing's head's gone.
Psychopathic 4.5-ton thundercats that can and will bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 psi.
Fucking hell!
So if he catches your ass,
you're dead.
You are the watermelon. And
you're fucked.
Wasn't bad enough. Don't forget they've got 2 20-inch.
Oh, of course. Why the fuck not?
Hole in you big enough to stick your arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour.
Fucking hell.
Charging hippo is like getting hit by a fucking bus.
You're fucked.
We are winning a fight against something
It's just
which
gonna
can
run
probably
through
take
ya.
out 10 people just by rolling over. In summary, don't f with the hungry hippo.
Yeah, we're fucked. That's it. Hippos are gonna take over the world.
This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's deadliest.
Oh yeah, why not? Why not?
Brown snake, native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world.
And it's the most common. Sure, because
first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes. Because God hates us. However,
yeah, at this point, Australia should everyone should just leave and we can just bomb it. Kill everything. Nothing good comes out of Australia. Everything wants to kill you. The leaves want to kill you.
unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem. Because putting it lightly, he's a cunt. The Eastern Brown is one of the most...
Look at this fucker. Look at him. Look at him. We don't need him to exist. Why do you exist? We're just gonna bomb you, and that's it. We don't need this thing to live.
Species of snake in the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare go onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated. But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone. Right? Yeah, one problem. His property is your property.
Oh, of course.
That's right, the Eastern Brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. Piece of spaghetti literally anywhere. Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home.
Oh.
Work? Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site? What do you know? He f***ing works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work? F*** off, he's moisturising.
Is this like the snake that like crawls up the sewer pipes?
Even take a
Yeah, it is. I shouldn't have paused it because the answer is right here.
home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied. In fact,
Yeah,
these
fuck
bugs
that.
are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60%
Oh
snake
my
bites.
fucking god. Brown serpent guarding the bowl.
Australia just found a new record-breaking insect. But
'Cause why not?
how the f do we keep finding new bugs? You see, Australia is home to an estimated 200,000 species.
My god, that is literally just Helldivers.
The only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the f***ing roach population in Asmongold's walls.
Actually, just side rant. We found a beetle in my sister's gear bag because she goes training. She goes MMA training because my dad owns a gym, and she left her bag there, and we ended up coming back home, and it's like the gym is like right behind a pub. Like I think it was supposed to be an extension to the pub, but they never did anything with it. So my dad ended up buying that kind of room off of them, and you know it has its own connecting door where it's basically a second building, but excuse me, yeah, we found a beetle in it, but we didn't know it was a beetle because we couldn't see it in the bag. We could just hear something moving around. My dad thought it was a spider. I just remember I was just in my room just fucking playing. What was I playing? I was playing fucking Sonic Crossworlds. I just remember hearing just downstairs. All I heard was just. I just go downstairs and what the fuck's going on? Like, there's a spider in the bag. There's a spider in the bag. I turn it upside down. A big fuck. Oh, it sounds like a rock just hit the sink as a big fucking beetle comes out of it. And like, I don't know. I just looked at my dad and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's Grant. Hello, what do you mean it's grand? You just smacked the fucking sink. Like there was the big, most deadliest fucking thing was gonna come out and jump at you. Like I'm surprised that sink works anymore. You beat the shit out of it.
Okay, we've only actually identified 62,000, meaning that we have no idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country actually fucking do.
You like jazz?
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, 2 scientists discovered a new record holder for the largest insect in the land down under, and it's a fucking stick bug. Introducing Acrophila alta, and coming in at a 40 centimeters, 4 grams in weight. I don't
That thing's
think that
fucking
qualifies as a
huge.
stick insect anymore.
That's a fucking tree.
Australia's very own Erd tree avatar was discovered in Queensland.
Big ass stick.
Of course it fucking was. And despite being enough inches in length to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless. However, given how many oversized bugs we already have, if we find any more, I think they're gonna send the fucking Helldivers.
Yeah, and fucking well deserved. Australia can go suck a dick. Fuck that. This country does not need to exist.
Crocodiles are just dinosaurs that forgot to go extinct. I am dead serious.
I mean, to be fair, they look like dinosaurs.
Make my point than the saltwater crocodile, a species native to the land down under.
Because why not?
Absolutely no one. Yes, it can and will
Kill you.
You see, keeping on theme with the whole forgetting to go extinct thing, the salty stat spread just feels like something that should have been patched out with the rest of Jurassic Park, starting with their ridiculous size. You
My
see,
God.
salties are the largest reptile on the planet, coming in at a total of 6 fucking meters.
Oh my
with a
fucking
maximum
God.
weight of 1,100 kilos, which makes this murder lizard genuinely longer than my fucking car. And the f***ed up part is,
Fucking
despite
hell.
being longer than my ute, they are for some reason
Ute.
absolute
Ute.
masters of stealth. You see, crocs are ambush predators, which is a scientific way of saying they are dirty f***ing campers. You see, they've got 2 raised eyes that sit on the top of their heads, which means they can submerge their Ford Falcon-sized frame basically entirely under the water without sacrificing the ability to spot whatever.
Yeah, and they sit in like the dirtiest water ever.
Perspective as the Happy Meal, they are really difficult to see, which makes it very easy to walk just a little too close and
Lose your fucking head.
That hydraulic press that they call a mouth.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
That's right, just like any good camper, these
Oh my
scaly arseholes are packing.
fucking God, that crunch.
Nestle Crunch.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, just kill me. Just fucking kill me. I don't want this place to exist.
That's right.
Why
just
does this
like
place need to
any
exist?
camper, these scaly arseholes are packing a one-shot in the form of one of the highest bite forces of any animal on the planet, having been recorded at putting out a maximum of 3,700 psi of force through their jaws. To put that into context, your skull will crack at 1,100 psi, so a croc would pop your head like a watermelon. And if you don't immediately get folded by the first bite, those jaws will latch onto you as the croc begins a death roll, spinning its ton of body weight like a washing machine until whatever
my
part of you
God.
it has decided to eat snaps off and is added to its protein goals. But the best thing about the crocodile is their build is so f***ing good. They have genuinely been around.
Yeah, they've been around since the
very
fucking
little
dinosaurs.
evolutionary change for 65 million years. Which means I grew up watching Steve Irwin wrestle dinosaurs for fun. Rest in peace, you absolute f***ing legend. Crocodiles are just...
Fuck me. Why does Australia need to exist? Then again, crocodiles aren't just in Australia, are they? They're also in America. Or is that alligators? I don't even fucking know. They're the same thing. They're the same fucking thing.
Kangaroos can and will beat you up.
Because why the fuck not?
Just because
Why
it's
not?
venomous doesn't mean it can't knock you on your ass. And Australia's most iconic marsupial can do just that. Because they
Ooh,
are
straight to the
way bigger
balls.
than you think they are. with our biggest species of roo coming in at a ridiculous 2.8 meters in length. And
Fuck
with the
me.
iconic hop, they've got a vertical jump of 3 meters. I mean, honestly,
So you can just
that's
jump
not
over
that.
me.
They don't belong in the outback, they belong on a fucking NBA court. As if that wasn't enough, they're also built like tanks, weighing in at a full 90 kilos of roid-raging rabbit muscle.
Oh my,
And
why is everything in Australia just built fucking different? Literally built different. Like, you are either the bulkiest fucker ever, or you've got the fucking poison build going on.
way
No,
faster than
nothing
anybody
else.
has any right to. Pegging the speedo at a max of 70k an hour. Meaning if you make them angry, a juiced up rat the size of a small car is going to run your ass down and beat the f***ing brakes off you. And I'm not kidding when I say they really will rock your shit, because roos are boxers, with males routinely
I wouldn't doubt
to
it.
win female attention. When they fight, kangaroos will lean back on their tails as a stabilizer and immediately
Basically, they square up. You fucking square up to them.
start scratching and kicking the ever-loving shit out of one another. Those kicks have enough force to crack bone. And as if getting drop-kicked by a muscled marsupial wasn't bad enough, they also, for some reason, have the same bite force as a grizzly bear. Because why not?
Why not? Why not?
There are still animals stupid enough to view a roo as lunch. Which brings me to the most terrifying thing that they do. When threatened, kangaroos will hop into a body of water and wait for whatever is chasing them to follow them in. Once
And they
the
drown them.
enters the water, the kangaroo will wrap its arms around their neck and just straight up drown them. What the man? I share a country with psychopathic tren rats. Kangaroos.
Yeah, fuck Australia. Fuck that. I do not want to visit. Also America. America has that fucked up spider. And crocodiles and or alligators. I don't know which one it is.